Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We are back here in Minecraft Plus, and we are continuing from where we left off in the previous episode. Sorry, that episode cut short quite quickly. The episode actually went long, and so I split it into two. So this is the second part where we are going to do a sorting system. So let's get to it. Okay, so you can sort items. So that was the point of making this room down here. What I want to do at the end of the day is I want to put a chest here. I come back either from mining or whatever. I come here, I dump everything in here, and at the end of the day it sorts automatically into all these chests. Happy? Yeah, could be, but I don't think we can make it this high, so I think we'll need to lower the ground a little bit for that to work. There's too much above. I'll show you just now what I mean. Okay, so this is a drop-off chest, that's a targeted chest. Okay, remember that. Okay, so sorting system. Ooh, let's eat. I'm running around too much. Okay, I'm going to have to build it up into the air, or I can just dig it down. Let me just build it up into the air. Okay, so I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do this. Sorry, it's going to go high. So let me do this along. Okay, so you need this basic structure. Okay, so in here you're going to put a repeater. Okay, I just want to make a staircase for myself. Okay, so these three are only stairs. There's nothing to do with the structure. So this you just build lower down. Okay, over here you're going to have a comparator, and then you're going to have redstone. Easy so far, right? Yep. And that's basically all you need. Basically. Oh wait, I'm missing something. Redstone torch there. So that's it for the redstone stuff. Now comes the fun part. Now you need hoppers. That one points into that. It's just so that it doesn't point anywhere else. It can make a trouble. So that's why it points into that. Because as I just showed you, the comparator can read. Doesn't matter where you put the items, it reads. Okay. So the reason it doesn't point down is otherwise the thing below here is going to read it or grab items in there, and we don't want that to happen. So this thing is also going to be a hopper. I hope I'm explaining this properly. Okay, you just saw that cobblestone didn't want to go anywhere. Okay, I need to take this out. Okay, so if you put in items there, it will drain and go into that there. Okay, but look what happens after a while. Come on, don't prove me wrong. There we go. Okay, it stopped. You see that? Because this comparative strength, signal strength, that's something I showed you earlier, cobblestone, it changes on the amount of items in here. So the strength is now low enough that it switches off this thing. So if there's enough there, the strength increases by a lot, and this repeater activates, switching off this redstone torch, enabling this, because it doesn't switch it off. And while it's enabled, it will route items into a chest next to it. Until there's 22 items. Okay, but usually what happens is as soon as things come in, it will go out immediately. So there should only be a buffer of 1 or 2, not as many as we had now, because it was only enabled for duration that we actually didn't have a chest here. Okay, so this you can repeat as much as you want. Okay, so meaning you can have this go on forever and a day. Okay, so what you do, just go here, put repeaters down there. Cobblestone here, come up, and you can, oops, have comparators. And the nice thing about this is that signal is so poor that it doesn't activate this one. So you can actually have it this way. Okay, and then exactly the same, you just do that. And it's repeatable as many times as you want. So now you can have a big chest here, and you can do it, oops, not that way. And just put in the hoppers, and it will do what you want. Where's my... Okay, so, but it's not 100% complete yet. So what you need to do, okay, to set up this filter, where do I have more? Okay, I do not have a lot more hoppers. Let me go grab a couple more hoppers and I'll show you exactly. Okay, got a few more hoppers. Okay, so let's say this is the ground. I need to point that one into that. Come on, I hate this. Okay, so this one points to the next one, etc, etc. So now the drop-off chest is on top of here. Okay. Okay, and the wall is behind here, and you can make it as neat and tidy as you want. Okay, so you only see the drop-off chest and the first initial hopper. Okay, now just do this quickly. I don't have enough hoppers actually. Need to make more. Do I have enough? So that one goes there, that one goes there, this one goes there, there. That one points there. Let me go make more and sleep. Okay, so each hopper points to the next one and to the next one and to the next one. So and at the end of a line, you can actually, if you want to, let's just I want to go out a bit more. You want a final chest where you do not, or where all the items you do not root goes. Okay, so luckily for these hoppers, if I understand it correctly, it will only check for update from this, so this won't use too much ticks or resources to check for the things above. Okay, so now if we push or dump stuff in here, okay, I'm just going to take this away because it's going to make it easier for me to explain. Okay, nothing is disabling or enabling this, so it will go in easily. So if we just dump in cobblestone, it will go in here and it will go towards the first chest. No problem, right? No problem. This one, there's nothing and there's nothing. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that everything is working properly. Okay, that's not working properly. Oh, it's probably when we broke it, it did that. Okay, so let's say this one, we want it to... Okay, let me just get more blocks. We need lots of different blocks for this. So let's use iron for the next one, just for example's sake. Stack of iron and a stack of lapis. Great, that works. So let's say this one. So you need to set it up. So this one is cobblestone, this one is lapis. Now it will do the whole thing, and this one is iron. Okay, so now it will do its thing. It will equalize, it will push in, and once it's done it will switch this on and it will disable warper above it. Okay, easy. There we go. Okay, so at 41 they stabilize if you dump in a whole stack, because there's 22 in each one remaining. Why is there so little in this one? Okay, I don't know why that one only had this little. Okay, so now if we dump in all this iron, okay, no, not all that. So I'm just gonna grab this, this, and this. Okay. So in quick succession, I'm going to dump all this in, and I'll show you what happens. Look what happens there. Now it takes lapis as well, which we do not want. So now it will take iron and it does everything else. And now it's not really a sorting system. Okay, you agree with me. Okay, so the way we do that is we fill this other holes with something else. Okay, so this one we need to have cobblestone in there. Okay, so we put in cobblestone, it will go back together. Okay, we need to fill that holes. Okay, so that it has what it needs. So make sure everything is 22, 22, 22. Okay, so how we fill these holes? Usually you just use something you don't want or don't need. So, but let's say this drop-off chest needs to get everything else you want it to have. So you can't just say use lapis or redstone or torches for that matter, because you want torches to be dumped in a random chest at the end of a line. So what we can do is you take a cobblestone or anything. I hope this still works. It should. I probably should have tested before starting this episode. You go to your anvil, you dump in this, and you say placeholder. Placeholder. Okay, which is fine. It works. It costs you 1 XP. You can do a whole stack as well. Okay, I just wanted to do. So its name now is placeholder. So it should not be recognized by the filter system. So now what you do, take placeholder, you put placeholder there. Now it will go down to 18 because there needs to, it's a certain amount that needs to be in here. Okay, same here, placeholder, and it will also take from a first slot available. Okay, placeholder. So now we have a bunch of placeholders. Okay, so now if we do the same thing, dump these 3 in quick succession, this one will. Oh, we did the placeholders. Never mind. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oh goodness, always something, eh? Always. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, but iron, do you see, is going to the right spot. Why did I placeholder? Okay. So iron, lapis, and cobblestone, not the placeholder. Okay, so quick succession, we dump in everything. It goes through. This one will take a cobblestone. And unfortunately, it's very slow. So it will go through each one individually till it stabilizes to 18. Done, and then we'll go to the next one till it stabilizes. Any moment now, stabilizes, and then it starts with iron. So it will go down the list, but if iron was first, okay, it would have done iron first. So let's do that. So cobblestone, okay, but let's just do little so it goes quicker. Okay, 10 of each. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to dump in iron first this time in place of cobblestone. Okay, so now it doesn't do anything here, but it's updating iron. Okay, and now it's doing lapis, and now it's doing cobblestone. So it will just take it and it will go to the one that it's looking for. So, and that's a sorting system. So we only did 3, but as I said, you can do as many as you want. It's just repeating the whole same thing at the same time. So I think this borders on more advanced redstone, not basic redstone. So I'm going to rename the episode, or call the episode, or let's call it intermediate redstone. Yes. So I'm showing you a little bit more of what I'm going to do with my storage system. So we need to clear it out. Big chunk we need to clear out. And that's what I meant earlier. We need to clear, make the storage area deeper, because it won't work. See, because if that's the floor, okay, and we do not want that to be at the top, and that's also why our bedroom is a little bit higher. So this is a floor, so we can actually raise this one. We can raise this one, or we must make a drop-off chest here, then it goes down, and then it starts a cycle. But still, it's how many spots? It's 1, 2, and then okay. So it's a floor because we want to hide it. Then it's 2 below the floor, and then the first chest can be. Okay, so this is a floor, so it's 1, 2, and then the first chest. So we need to deepen this by 1 level if we want to keep 3 rows of chests. Actually, no, we can abandon that row because it filters down. If you want to, you can how's this done? Wait a minute, just thinking, 1 second. Okay, yes. You do something along this lines. Pick up this chest. And now we short chests. Okay, let me quickly go grab more chests. Okay, so this is one of 2 ways of doing it. So you can then route items back in there, and then have another chest like that with them routing there. So then what we can do, those picture frames we can put on front here excuse me, and it will hide everything nicely. So it will always go from top to bottom. Okay, but there's a different way that you can have more storage per resource. Okay, so this only doubles it, which isn't really fun. Come on, come on. Okay, and the other way is you have to break everything, unfortunately, and you have to move it 2 blocks away from anything, from this system, and then you can do your chests, and this way you can more than double it. So that's what we want. Okay. Okay, because that way that I just showed is only doubling it effectively. So this way you can have as much chests as you want. Okay, so break away these, and then you put hoppers. Like that. Okay, and just put hoppers down all the way. So let me just do it this way. You can break this. And this is basically the exact same thing we did down there with the mob drops. So if you bring this back one, this redstone torch will disable this as well, and you do not want to have that. Okay, so the same thing, it will work exactly the same. I'm just going to dump in cobblestone and lapis, because that's the only things set up. That one is not set up now. Cobblestone, and in a few seconds it will be lapis. Okay, so we've been busy so long with this episode. I think I'm going to split this episode. I'll do a different outro for the other episode, and I'll explain that I cut it. So I won't do the normal outro, and then I have to do a lot of cutting and editing. But this is too long, and yeah, we'll call this advanced and doing a sorting system. I'm showing you how the sorting system works. And there's a redstone, lapis and cobblestone. So that's your basic sorting system. There is a lot more advanced things where you can actually, with droppers and all that. I'm not clued up with that, so I can't do it that way. Then you can have a whole array of lots of chests, and each chest has a different item in it and so on. So, but as I said, I'm not skilled with that. This one I know how to do in a line. I've done it before, and now I'm doing it on cam. So I might start clearing out space off cam for doing our system, but we'll need a lot more space for this. And yeah, see, cobblestone we use a lot. See, and then like stairs and stuff, we'll let it go to the end chest, because I'm not going to have a whole filter just for that. And then I'll just put a chest underneath cobblestone, basically exactly like this, where it drops. And I want to set up a system where we can, if there's too much cobblestone and cobblestone roots to the end, so if it roots here and there isn't enough items, then it roots it to go here, and it will smelt, and the extra cobblestone, or the smelted cobblestone, smooth stone, will come back and will fill up the smooth stone chest. So, but that's going to be a complicated system, which I'll show you at a later stage. But I might actually start clearing out below here for working on that for the future. So it's going to take a lot of work, so I'll do exactly that. This chest is basically going to stay where they are. I'll just have to clear out a wrong torch. Clear out a bunch of space for the sorting system. So that's it for the sorting system. Very complicated. Very simple, but you can complicate it a bunch if you want to, and I'm going to do it because, well, that's what I do. So you can use anything in those for the placeholder. You can use cobblestone, you can even use sticks. Sticks is so cheap. You can, out of one block of wood, you can get 16 sticks. So that's the cheapest option, is to use sticks, but cobblestone really isn't expensive, and it uses one XP to rename the whole lot. So make it placeholders. Wait, how did I call it? Yeah. and take it, and you have a bunch of placeholders, because each one needs 4 of those. So we're going to 4, that's 16 plus 5, 21. We have much more than that, I think. But yeah, anyway, so that's it. I'm rambling again. Thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode where I explained how to do the sorting system. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, or join me on the Discord. Link is down in the description, and feel free to ask me questions there, or if you want explanation or anything like that, I will gladly help you if you want to understand a bit more, or if you want to edit it or find out how to do it differently or something. If there's another variation, there is other variations. You can put ice there and slide items through ice or over ice over it, and the hopper will pick it up, etc. But yeah, that's a whole another ball game. Items might despawn like that, but it might be that it's quicker because the hoppers doesn't update. But in any case, that's another thing I didn't think about. I need to put the composting bins on top of it so that it doesn't update, because here there's also going to be a whole line of hoppers down here. But in any case, I'm rambling still, so thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!